Hello and welcome back to Bushwhacker Weekly with Georgia and Nick. We are the active game developers of the game Bushwhacker 2, Codename Entertainment's oldest running game. I'm Nick, your programmer, designer, content creator, and other stuff. And with me is Georgia. Hi, Georgia.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
What do you do here, Mrs.?
Your old lady voice.
Yes. Something wrong with it?
I am the artist, as some of you are aware of. For those who aren't, I draw the pretty pictures in the game, like the one I'm drawing right now.
All the pretty pictures.
I mean, not all. There's a lot of assets. Bushwhacker's old.
Okay, all the assets since 2017. Yeah?
Mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, you do lots of credit.
I do. I do it a lot.
We can definitely safely say you've done the majority of the mounts.
And pets.
Have you done over half the pets now?
You know what? I'm gonna check. I've done like, let me see. For those of you who don't know, I've done, oh, Jesus.
Oh, jeez, watch your language.
I know, right? I've done over 3/4 of the mounts in the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
And pets, definitely over half.
Oh, dang. It's happened.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. We had pets for years before you came here, but I think we also did more pets.
Yeah, I was like, let's just add a whole bunch of pets.
You're good at it.
Yeah, like those cuddly little critters.
Cuddly critters.
Huh.
And behind the scenes, we've got Sasha moderating the chat. Thank you, Sasha. As always, there's a coupon code in the top left of this stream, which is Ghost Kitty Spooks. Because last stream, we gave you a Ghost Kitty coloring sheet, which we will shortly go over your submissions of. So you can redeem that coupon code in the game, Bushwhacker 2, for a Questra Satchel to supplement your adventures across Bushwhackia. So we'll be here for an hour-ish, until 5, to answer your questions, chat, and go over the Bushwhacker news. Some familiar faces in the chat here. Nova Scotia Barb, Lynx is the hero, Jelly Snail. Haven't seen OMF get to Gongle. There's no way I said that right. Zero chance. Incredible Goblins. Hi, Michelle Girl. Good to see you. Good to have you, everyone. So why don't we dive into these submissions?
These lovely submissions. Okay, one second. Just this eyeball.
Oh,
there we go.
Sneaking in some extra art here.
You think I'd know how to draw a circle by now, but circles are just the death of me.
Yeah, but ovals are where it's at, right?
Ovals. Yeah, ovals. Fine. Circle? No. All right. So we're going to start off with Barbzac.
Ooh. Look
Barb.
at that ghostly effect.
I love how Barb's got a different type of signature style with this one.
Yeah.
Instead of the usual fluffy, we got some spooky effects going on here. Which looks really cool with the eyes, by the way. Those are very ghostly.
Yeah, because everything like a haunted glow. Oh, and like not just like a glow, but that kind of grainy, spooky TV glow.
Like a misty. Yeah, kind of like when I think of Halloween, I think of like old like specials that used to be on TV when I was a kid. So like seeing grainy things, it reminds me of VHS tapes of like Halloween specials and everything. So this gives me a fun, nostalgic Halloween vibe.
I get that, especially the eyeballs. Something about those is just super haunting.
Which is good. This is a very spooky ghost kitty, which is very appropriate for spooky month.
Creepin' meow, it says, or thinks.
Oh, creepin' meow.
Creepin' meow.
With a booyah.
Booyah. Like a ghost surfer.
I like how all the pumpkins are a different color too.
That's
pretty
fun.
Neat. That is fun.
Have you seen pumpkins at the supermarkets? They got the weird, like, warty black and green and like the gross ones. They're everywhere.
I haven't been to the supermarket in a long time. Okay?
I'll send you a photo. That's
please send me a gnarly pumpkin photo.
I'll send you the gross warty pumpkins. Anyway, the multicolored ones remind me of those.
Yeah, these are very pretty. And I like the extra eerie
Eerie.
up here. The white and black really
Yeah,
makes it look
nice.
super ghostly,
Yeah.
spooky even.
Spooky even. Good terminology.
I got a little clip art
Ah.
kitty up here saying Happy Halloween.
Oh, it's got a giant
Very
bow on its
appropriate.
head. Yeah.
Very cute. All the colors really tie in with spookiness. Even
Very good.
like the purple here and the pale ghostly blue.
Yeah. Yeah, the pale blue is a good touch.
Yes, I really like that color scheme. And I just noticed this, but the stems on the pumpkins have multicolors in them.
Wow. Yeah,
Got some purples in there with the browns.
the airbrushing really adds some texture and
Yeah.
layers here. Good job, Barb.
Very good job. Yeah, I'm really digging this. This ghost kitty is very ghostly. I love it.
Oh, and some shading on the bottom of it too.
Yeah, it looks like there's some like
Yeah.
ghostly shading on the kitty here.
Yeah. This ghost
Very
catches
nice.
light.
Yes. It's not quite completely translucent, so you gotta have a spooky type shadow going on there.
No, it's a very cool touch.
Yeah, no, I'm really digging this spooky kitty.
Well done, Barb. Looking at the chats here. Nova Scotia Barb said she had fun doing this. Smile face. Michelle Go says, oh, how cute. Lix Zero says, super cute and spooky.
Agreed.
Nova Scotia Barb says, all the colors mean something.
Oh, there's a deeper meaning to this.
What is it, Barb? Tell us. Michelle Go says, love the purple pumpkin. Ditto.
Yes.
And the blue hiding behind it. Yeah. Oh. Just a sec.
Oh, is Barb telling us the secret behind
Barb's
the
giving
color
us-
meaning?
yeah.
Ooh, we got some backstory.
We're getting the DL.
Ooh.
Lots of praise for this. It's very good.
Very good, very good. Yeah, Barb,
Also,
you did an excellent job on this.
The flat gray background. I think it's nice.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like Halloween decorations. You know, they usually have like a flat background with a bunch of colorful pictures on it that you can like put on your windows and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Just pop out the stickers. Kind of like that.
Yeah. Which we used to have. We don't have them anymore since we renovated our bathroom, but we had some Halloween like ghost like gel stickers
Whoa.
on the window or mirror. What am I saying? For like years, and that was just part of the mirror as far as I'm concerned. I'm like, this is just how it is. And then and then when we renovated it, we had to take them off, and I'm like, no,
No, they're
they're
permanent.
gone.
It's like forever Christmas decorations.
Oh yeah, we've got some of those. We got some stickers somewhere, and we got like a Halloween village, which you guys can't see because I'm a
Wow.
voice in the void, but it's like this little monsters set, like a little village, with like different houses and props from the monsters. But then we never took it down, so then we just added some Christmas decorations to it too. So it's like an all multi-purpose seasonal thing.
That's cool. I've never heard of a Halloween village, but I've heard of a Christmas village. That's a cool way to do it.
Yeah, we've got a big tree, or not a big tree compared to the little houses. It's kind of like a medium-sized tree that lights up also by it. But we've got like, you know, haunted houses, haunted movie theaters, and then like a gingerbread making machine and other stuff. So it's like a nice blend of both. The
nice.
Cool
You're going with
festive
the
seasons.
Yeah, you're going with the Nightmare Before Christmas kind of.
Yeah, I mean,
that vibe.
I've got stuff in my room that's like actual Halloween decorations that is just part of my aesthetic. So I'm just like, this is just decorations that are just normal for me. Like I've got bat lights and bat stickers and everything in my room.
Whoa. Not
Even
surprised
bat
with how much you like it.
clothespins. Oh yeah.
Bat clothespins sound cool.
Yeah, they're very cute.
So Barb got back to us and she says, one is for epilepsy and food allergies. That's the blue and purple meanings. That's interesting.
Oh, so tying in like a positive message to raise awareness type stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
Very, very cool, Barb. That's super neat.
Incredible Goblin says, the spray can effect gives this a nice style and works great for glowy eyes.
It does. I love the eyes. The eyes are so cool.
Oh, and the orange one stands for the princess stage. I'm not sure what that means. And it's nice to add that extra meaning, though. I like the different layers.
Yeah, I like adding like depth or some sort of backstory or having something mean like either a sentimental or a personal meaning to something, just to throw it in there like, oh yeah, this actually has layers and layers of depth to it. That's really neat. Yeah, you did an excellent job on this, Barb. Thank you so much for your submission as always. Moving on is Incredible Goblins.
Ooh. Oh, this is colorful.
This is very colorful. I am really digging these colors. I like
the wrench.
Yeah, I'm like just like it's a wrench. Oh, you know. In case you need some spooky handiwork done.
Yeah.
Get a Halloween wrench.
Than house stuff.
Nothing scarier than wrench and other household items.
Wrench.
Oh yeah, I really like this background. It looks like they took like a background of like a field with a tree here and just did a cool like faucety water effect on it.
Right.
Looks very cool.
The color palette looks vaguely hellish.
It does kind of look very hellish.
Yeah.
That's very spooky. Just kind of like erratic, kind of cool, funky colors going on here. I really like how the kitty itself is like a translucent, and it looks like they used either a negative filter effect on it to get the opposite colors in the background.
Oh wow, good touch.
And it looks like they used a bit of a Gaussian blur also.
Oh, the deets here.
Yeah, there's some delicious deets.
Delicious deets. Yeah, I love the transparency effect on the ghost cat. That's really cool.
And I'm really, really liking the border, and I like how they turned all the black to white.
Yeah.
And they've added just neutral for the outlines and everything. Like we got the really cool logo up here. It looks very crisp. Being white really pops.
Yeah.
And I love how the ghost kitty has a white outline to make it look extra ghoulish.
Yeah. Oh yeah, just the simple high contrast black white really works well here.
Yeah, this is really cool. I'm really digging the look of this one.
Is there a glow peppered on the logo too?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's a glow.
Oh, that might be below. Right.
Yeah, it might be a trick of the light with the lighter spots between the tree leaves.
Of the light.
I mean, makes sense for trick-or-treating. This is a trick and a treat.
Tricky. A little tricky and treaty little submission here. That's cool. And I love I want to call them like elementary colors, which I guess they kind of are, like green, yellow, red. But on top of the like really detailed background and like the nuanced transparency, it looks really cool and gives this nice like cute spook.
It does. Like it makes it like not too distracting. Like I think the fact that they used either a faucet-like effect or a watercolor effect on the background really it kind of makes it look more simpler, kind of like a clip arty version of a background, which doesn't draw your attention too much to it. It just kind of nicely complements the colors in the foreground here and the simplicity.
Yeah. From the chat, the orange pumpkin for Barb's stands for the princess stage, which is from Cinderella. That makes sense.
Okay.
I get it. Nova Scotia Barb says, "Whoa, nice." Michelle Go says, "Oh wow, the color pop. I am loving it." Purple heart. Love the ghost color. Says Nova Scotia Barb, very colorful indeed. Links to the Hero says, "I agree with Michelle Girl and Incredible Goblins on both submissions." Love the color of the kitty. Incredible Goblin says, "Thanks, y'all. I hope you enjoyed Apple Jacks." I don't know what that means. Is this a cool reference I'm missing out on? Georgia, do you know what it means?
Apple Jacks? Aren't those snacks? Are they snacks?
I thought they were like a cereal. Yeah, they are a cereal.
Are they cereal? I knew there was something. I don't eat a lot of cereal.
I used to back in my heyday.
I mean, I used to when I was like maybe like 7. I would just grab handfuls of it and eat it dry at like 6 in the morning because I had too big of growth spurts, so I'd be hungry all the time.
Oh yeah, the midnight munches. Got it.
Yeah, which now it's not so much different because I'm always hungry. It seems when I'm on stream with you guys, which it's not the case. I'm not hungry constantly. It's just this is around the time where I get hungry for dinner.
Yeah, it's dinner time.
So then it seems like I'm just constantly needing food and sustenance.
Look, food's a relatable conversation topic.
It is. It's wonderful. And I'm so glad it exists.
Me too. I love that food exists. The logo for Apple Jacks looks a lot like the red pumpkin, where the stem is a cinnamon stick.
Oh.
But I don't know if that's what they mean.
It's a mystery.
Oh. Incredible Goblin says there's no pumpkins in this, only Apple Jacks. Oh, because some of them are green.
Oh.
Green apples.
Oh.
Delicious.
Oh.
Nothing explains the wrench, though. I don't know what's up with that.
That's just artistic liberty, to artistic licensing, if you will.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah. Also, I like how we got.
They say the wrench is just a wrench.
The wrench is just a wrench.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, guys.
We're going too hard on it. It doesn't have to be a reason. What were you
I
saying?
do like how there's red and green pumpkins, but it doesn't feel Christmassy.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it didn't go there at all.
No, I like it. It looks very Halloween-y still, so that's very good. It's not easy to do.
Well, everyone else knew it was a cereal. I'm not cool anymore. Sierra Echo agrees with you, Georgia. Anything is a snack if you're feeling suitably snackish when you eat it.
Exactly. Yeah, cereal would be a snack to me. I would just grab a handful of it and bless you.
Excuse me.
Goodness.
Oh, sorry. I'm fine.
You should have sneezed into the mic or towards the camera.
Right
that
on
would have
it.
been better.
Sorry, everyone else streaming. Thank you. Links is the hero says, bless you, Nick. Barb's just laughing. That's good. Sorry, were you saying something before I sneezed? I forgot everything.
Was I? My
my
mind
first
has been adrift, so
Good
I was
word.
easily distracted by that sneeze. I think I was just saying that I used to shove handfuls of cereal dry when I was a child.
Ugh.
I'd literally wake up so hungry at like 6 o'clock in the morning that if I didn't eat something, I would throw up, and that makes no sense.
Wow. 0
That's
sense.
how I would grow about over 3 inches in a year.
Oh my god.
So I would actually be starving all the time.
And that explains why you're 6'6", right?
Yeah, I'm 7'9". That's correct.
7'9", yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely that's it.
Yeah.
You really upped the ante.
Yeah. I mean, I'm 5'7.5", I think. I mean, one time I measured, I was 5'7". Another time I measured, I was 5'7.5". So I'm like, I don't know. Either way, I've been this tall since I was like, oh crap, like 15.
Wow.
So
Just a
maybe
giant.
14. Yeah, I would tower over everyone else. And
Well-
a lot of clothes fit me from middle school still.
Oh, that's convenient.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
not
I'm sure
the
your
ones...
style's changed, but
No, actually it hasn't. I was kind of an edgy dresser, and I'm still an edgy dresser, though it takes a lot of effort to dress up like that all the time now. Whereas school, you know, you would dress up more because school was everything. The only thing that doesn't fit me is kind of in the curvier areas because, you know, I am a adult now, which kind of sucks because a lot of the clothes are really, really cool. And I'm like, oh, my butt's too big to fit in this.
nothing's sadder than having to do away with clothes you like. Just because
Yeah,
my body's different now.
Yeah, they would be like really cool clothes too, like some gothy clothes. I mean, I can wear some of the jackets still. I just can't zip them up, but that's fine.
Well, I'm glad you were able to keep some of it.
Yeah, they were rad clothes. Pretty pricey, so I'm like, I better fit in this, or I swear to God.
Well, it sounds like you got quite a few years out of them so far.
I did. I did. I'm glad that like a lot of the other stuff still kind of fits me too. So like a lot of shirts that are kind of looser and whatever, those are fine. So I'm like, I'm glad I didn't like grow too much more. I mean, I don't want to be over 6 foot because then I'd feel bad. I'd just be really tall.
Yeah. Well, some people want that. Anyway, this
Yeah.
is a nice aside. But the wrench is just a wrench. I'll
The
make
wrench
sure,
is just a
I'll make sure to get some Lysol spray, Barb. Thank you. Why don't we move on to the third submission?
Thank you, Incredible Goblins. It's almost
work.
been a half hour and we've gone through 2
Yeah.
because I keep getting distracted by the pretty
Tangents.
colors. But next we have is Jelly Snail.
Jelly snail.
Ooh,
Ooh,
this one's really cute.
We're in it.
Oh, we're here. We're having a great Halloween time.
I like how you're expressive and I'm just haunted.
Yeah, you look like you're just
Yeah.
stunned. Like you're like,
I've seen beyond the veil.
yeah.
This
Just
Nick stared
love
into the
this.
void and it
Stared
stared
into the
back.
void. Yep. I just wanted to slow zoom
Yeah.
on your expression.
Perfect.
This is really cool. I'm digging a lot of elements of this. We got the true logo up here.
Nice. Good zoom.
I like how Jelly Snails moved around some of the objects, like the bats
Oh,
are up here now
yeah.
to make some room for us, and it looks like they doubled a pumpkin
Oh, wow.
to
On
add
the
to
detail
that.
on that pumpkin's just nice.
Yeah, that they got highlighting and shading, and those colors. Like I really like how muted and dull the orange is, because it really does make it feel like it's nighttime with how bright the inside of the jack-o'-lanterns are.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it very much pop.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Loving the background too, like the blues complement the oranges.
It's a nice starry sky with a little tree line.
Yeah, this
Very
is
simple,
this
very
would be a really good Halloween night. You know, it's not
Yeah.
raining. Doesn't look like it's gonna cloud over.
Doesn't look like the zombie apocalypse has happened yet.
Yeah,
It's
there's
all
no
good.
zombies yet. And I also like the translucency on the cat here. Really adds some depth to the
Mhm.
layering.
And that's heckin' a ghost cat right there.
It is a very cute ghost cat. And I like how, you know, the colors, even though you guys haven't seen much of me, are very accurate.
Yeah, I was looking at the headset, especially.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah,
that's
the one.
exactly what my
That's the
headset
one.
looks like, and that's like pretty much the color of my hair. That's very accurate, and my eyes. Wow, they
Well done.
just nailed it. And that looks just like our Nick.
This looks pretty good. Yeah. Yeah,
He's
my,
got little raisin eyes like that.
My raisin eyes. Yeah, I don't have irises. It's just black eyes.
No, it's just a black void.
Yeah, my haunted black eyes.
Haunted black eyes.
Also,
So this
your
is
your hair goes over the border, and that's such a cool touch.
That is really nice. Like I said, the depth to this piece is really cool. We got a pumpkin that's overlapping the border.
Oh, I didn't
here.
notice that. Yeah, it's good.
And the hair's overlapping, and the ghost kitty's
Wow.
overlapping all of them. It looks very three-dimensional, which is really cool.
Great job with the depth here.
Yes, this is excellent.
Nova Scotia Barb says, "Oh, so damn nice." Incredible Goblin says, "Ooh, it's a party." And 9 Island says, "Great one, Jelly Snail." Michelle Girl says, "Oh, I love it with Nick and Georgia. Good job, Jelly." Very nice indeed. Great idea, Jelly Snail. Very cute from Fly Baby. Super cute. So much to love about this. Heart, heart, heart from Lynx is the Hero. And very nice shading. Incredible Goblins. Yeah, this is just a masterpiece here.
This is very cute, and I love like the simple border with the black and the orange and the bright white up here. Everything just fits super well. Your eye just wanders all over the place, which is nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's an art thing about like where your eye's drawn through a piece, right?
Yes.
I feel like this one guides you from like Georgia to the pumpkins to the other pumpkins to Nick to the logo to the moon to the cat, and like this very good circuit.
Yeah, there's a good like array of just like when I first looked at this, I immediately was drawn to the little kitty. But then when you pay more attention to it, you see like the little bright details, like your eye's gonna go to what's the most brightest. So since there's like an equal amount of brightness on this picture, your eyes will wander up here to here to here to here to here to here to here, like just a nice complete C curve, if you will. I guess like a C curve on both sides because it's like a circle.
Yeah, no, it's very good.
It's very good.
Lots of layers. Oh, Jelly Snail says 12 layers, if you're wondering. Ooh.
12 layers. I mean, that I would love to do a piece with only 12 layers. I'm insane with layers. I don't know if I've talked about that. I think I probably have.
Yeah, George uses too many layers. I think 12 is a very reasonable amount, Jelly Snail.
Yeah, that's a normal amount. You see, on my big pieces, I've had layers up to like layer 2000.
Thousands.
And that's without naming them or putting them in folders. So I'm kind of mad when it comes to drawing. It's just I don't know
doesn't
how
sound
I function.
good.
It really isn't, but that's just how I function. It's just I want things to be as easy to manipulate on a piece as possible.
Right. Well, and that's
But,
for like your
yeah.
big mega artworks too, right?
Yes,
Like that super
yeah.
cool Crash poster. I'm not surprised
Yeah.
that's Lots of layers.
I can't remember how many that one was, but the one I did for Has-Been, that was definitely in the 2000
That's wild.
range. Yeah, when people are like, you've got over like 25 layers, what are you doing? I'm like, 25 layers? That's nothing.
Oh, for sure.
That's normal.
And they're
I wish
labeled
I could do
weak.
25 layers. But yeah, this is gorgeous. Jelly Stale, you did an amazing job on this.
Fantastic work. Thank you so much.
Very spooky, very Halloweeny. I love it. All right, moving on to Julie.
Julie
Julie with the gel pens.
Yeah, gel pens. This is good. I love the purple kitty.
I do love the purple kitty. The purple kitty's so cute.
Oh, and like something with the texture on it too. It's really like not block.
Yeah, like it looks kind of like it's like ghostly, you know, like it's not a perfect solid color, which kind of makes it look kind of more like hazy.
Yeah, that's really cool. Like.
Yeah. And again, I love the stained glassing technique that Julie does on a lot of her pieces.
The dark outline.
Yeah, the stained glass look, if you will, with the dark and then the lighter on the inside. These bats are really pretty. This looks like glitter.
Oh yeah, it does.
Very pretty.
Wow. I'm loving this.
Yes, and I like the different colored pumpkins too. Like each pumpkin is a different color.
Very nice.
Kind of adds a variety because, you know, in real life, pumpkins are usually slightly different than each other.
Oh, especially nowadays. I tell you, you wait.
I'm excited for this scary pumpkin picture I'm going to
receive. They're not even carved and they're scary.
You're like, ah! Just
yeah.
picturing you walking into a grocery store and be like, oh,
holy shit.
It's just like this patch of freaking weird pumpkins.
I hold the cart like I would like a old lady in a purse. Oh my.
The clerks have to come over see if you're okay.
Whoa, JPL subscribed with Prime. Thank you, JPL.
Cool.
It's very nice.
Yes.
Do enjoy. Cool.
Very cool. Very epic, even.
Epic subscription.
Epic subscription. Sorry, guys. I'm a little tired today.
I thought it was cool. Yeah, back to this. The purple background or the purple outlining on the logos. Very cool.
Yeah, I like the different purples. We got a couple different purples going on here. This is more of like a warmish purple, where this is kind of more like a periwinkle lavender color.
Yeah, periwinkle. Good name.
Periwinkle is an amazing name. Like, that's one of my favorite color names just because it's called periwinkle.
Oh, it's a plant. Aw. It's a very nice plant. The bats are two different colors too.
Yeah, I really like that. I mean, I noticed that right away because I love bats.
Of course.
Yeah. I am a bat enthusiast, if you will. But yeah, I really like the simple white background too. It makes the colors pop.
Yeah.
The palette is really nice. Again, like when I think of like ghosts and ghost colors, I think of like white or like green or purple or blue. So this looks really cool.
Yeah, this is very good. And like very well like penned. Like everything's in the lines. It's crisp.
Yeah, I applaud people who stay in the lines. Like these bats especially are so solid. Like that is precision.
Which is what Incredible Goblins comments on. Says the pen strokes are super clean.
They are. It's very clean. Like I like the different textures for different things. So like the bats, they have a very solid looking look to them. Pumpkins are a bit more streaky in the directions of like pumpkin lines. I don't know what to properly call that on a pumpkin.
They're like
but,
creases?
Pumpkin creases. And then the cat is kind of like, it's hazy. Like there's patches where it is a little bit darker than others to give it like a ghostly, misty feel to it. They absolutely nailed this.
Yeah, it's perfect. Nanaimo Island says, Julie never fails. Always great submissions.
Yes, absolutely.
Impressive. Michelle goes, loving the purple kitty and the purple logo. Good job, Julie. Love the purple outline of the ghost. Beautiful. Links at the Hero says, super soft and cute colors of the cat. Wonderful work with the gel pens as usual, Julie. Nova Scotia's Barb. Nova Scotia Barb says, very pretty indeed, Julie. Yeah, great stuff.
Very pretty. Very pretty.
Oh, Incredible Goblin says the creases are pumpkin butts.
Pumpkin butts. That's what I'm gonna call it now. I like how many butts a pumpkin has.
There's a lot of butts on these pumpkins.
There's a lot of butts on these pumpkins. Look, if they're gonna be sitting all day, they gotta have enough butts to make it.
Oh, they can sit on
cushion.
any side, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And if like that's what a pumpkin does is it just sits around on your porch. They should have enough butts to make it comfortable.
Pumpkin's just a 360 butt, right?
Yeah, it's just multiple butts to form like a mega butt, like a mega pumpkin butt.
There's your sound clip, everybody. Mega butt.
Mega butt. There it is. We need to get a Bushwhacker soundboard.
No.
With the
Mega
masterful
butt.
bait.
Mega butt.
Masterful bait.
Oh no.
I won't say it like you because I'm not filthy. And,
whatever. Mega butts, the dirtiest thing ever.
Mega butts. Butts are the most dirtiest thing. Everybody has them. That means
true.
They're worse. Yeah.
Sierra Echo says many butts give advantage on saves against being knocked prone. Well done.
That's true. You know what? Yeah,
roll.
you know what? If I want to fall on something, I want it to be my butt.
Yeah, pumpkins always have advantage on getting through.
Yeah, you got the biggest muscles in your butt for that exact reason. For falling on.
Yeah.
That's the only point.
That's a good point. That's a good point to make. Why don't we move on to the next one?
Well, thank you, Julie.
Thank you, Julie.
For this lovely submission and spinning us off into a tangent about mega butts.
Yep. Thank you.
That's really good. But this is fantastic. I love the colors. Love the textures. Good job.
Artisanal gel penning as usual. Whoa!
Ooh, Nanaimo Island.
Oh, your colors. Okay, there's no red.
This is like, it's fine. It's Halloween colors. I love Halloween colors.
This is
so even if there's no red, it's beautiful.
And this looks really good with what looks like only 3 colors.
This is this looks really cool. This again, it reminds me of like old decorations that you see where it's very minimal.
Yeah.
And it just captures that nostalgic Halloween vibe. Like there even looks like there's like some sort of texturing. I'm not sure if it's just the quality.
The scan, maybe?
Yeah, it could be the scan. I'm not sure, but it adds like a texture that I'm actually really digging.
Yeah, this has that vintage quality. Like I wouldn't be surprised to see this in like a, I don't know, a picture aisle at a kid's store or something.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. I love the way that they've captured just like the simple colors. Again, not sure if the background has the texture or not, or if it was the scan, but either way, I think it adds a lot to this piece. It's almost like if you look at something on an old TV or something, it's got that hazy kind of texture to it. It just looks vintage and cool. Like when I think of like cool Halloween stuff, I think of like always vintage stuff. That always brings out the inner kid in me and gets me excited for Halloween.
Vintage and cool.
Yeah, vintage is friggin' cool. I love vintage stuff. But yeah, the colors here, the palette, even like I love the pumpkin stems, how they're unsaturated. So everything is kind of like I think the brightest color in here is probably the white and the yellow, but even the yellow is not super bright yellow.
Yeah, I really like the choice of the yellow. It's got that like kind of dim candle glow yellow. Yeah,
like I said, with it being not super like bright and colorful, it does give it that vintage feel, which I really like.
That's very cool.
I think this captures Halloween aesthetic really, really well. I think Nanaimo Island, you did a really good job on this.
You've distilled it, Nanaimo Island.
And they got their signature down here with the little cat face.
Cat one, nice. Nova Scotia Barb says, this is so neat. Neato, Nana, love it. Michelle Gross says, very Halloweeny. It really blends in well. I'm loving all the fall tones. Wonderful piece. Nanaimo Island says, kept it simple, no texture.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so that must be the scan.
Yeah, it must have just been on the scan, but either way, it adds kind of like a little speckly, kind of like a grainy, if you guys can see that.
Yeah.
It's not like a solid
like
crisp.
it, yeah.
Yeah, I really like it. Even if it was unintentional, I think it really adds to the old-timey vintage feeling of this piece, which I think just screams Halloween to me.
Yeah. All right, why don't we check out Nanaimo Island's other piece?
Oh, second one?
Secondsies.
Oh, this is more of a traditional brush pens.
Oh, brush pen. That's fun.
Brush pens.
Oh, it's the simple outline on the cat does a lot. I like that.
Yeah, I like how they've made it kind of look like a neon sign
Yeah.
almost by extra emphasizing the
Yeah.
outlines with colors.
Yeah, with the cats and the bats. That does look like neon signy.
Mhm.
That's cool.
And I do like the color of the pumpkins. That's a really
Red
cool color.
pumpkins.
Red pumpkin.
With like a orange outline.
Yeah, it
They
looks
did
like there's like an
the thing you
orangey
said.
brown. Yeah. And same with the inside to the eyes as well. And
Oh,
the
that's
mouth.
fun. That
That
adds
is
depth. I
fun.
like that.
And the moon looks like it's made out of cheese.
Oh, I was kind of thinking of pepperoni pizza. Cheese makes sense too. Like
You
the
know
holes
what?
on
It
cheese.
does kind of look like a pepperoni pizza.
Nanaimo Island, you're here. Is the moon pepperoni pizza or cheese? Or
Yeah,
neither?
everyone. Do you think the moon is made out of cheese or pepperoni pizza?
Let's do a survey.
Because either way, they both sound delicious, especially if you combine them.
Sierra Echo says that's amore, and it's Swiss cheese indeed. You win.
Yes. Now I want some Swiss cheese and pepperoni pizza.
Yeah, just a big round brick of it. Round brick.
Yeah.
Do you just call it a round of cheese, or is it a different term?
It's a wheel of cheese.
Wheel, of course.
Wheel.
Of
A
course.
wheel.
Excellent work here. Thank you so much, Nanaimo Island, for both your
Yeah.
submissions. These are great.
Both of them are fantastic, and I love the little signature that they included up here.
Thank
Very
you.
cute.
Yeah.
But yes, both of these are fantastic.
Thank you for the digital and the physical. It's good to see both
Yeah.
of these side by side.
It's
It's
good.
cool.
They both have a different like feel on Halloween. Like vintage, this is more like bright, neon-y. Makes me hungry because the moon's made out of cheese.
Mhm.
Either way, awesome job on both pieces in the Nanaimo Island. You did great.
Lots of compliments from this one too. Orange, not red. Cheese. Very nice. Very unique colors here. Love it. Also love the cheese moon. Nice job.
Very good. Thank you so much for your I can't speak.
Subsistion.
Submissions in Nanaimo Island. These turned out great.
And last but not least.
Is Whacked Crafter.
Ooh. Is this a mystery style?
I'm not sure.
I think
It looks
they
like
said it was mystery
looks
style.
like gel pens. It's reminding me of Julie's gel pens a little bit, but turned negative.
Oh, I think you've cracked the code.
You think I
A
did?
brand of mystery style.
This is really cool. The only reason why I think it's the gel pens is because I can see the glitter and the outlines. But this looks really cool.
Yeah, I really like how the negative looks here. It's very
I
sweet.
really like the white bats. We actually got some hand soap that's called Vampire Blood, and it's got a cute
What?
little. Yeah,
That's so
And,
Halloween.
it is. I love getting like soaps either around Christmas or Halloween, and they have like themes on them, and they smell really good. But I want to keep the bottle because it's really cute. It's got this white bat on it, so I immediately thought of that when I saw these. These are
Oh,
super cute.
nice. Cool.
And again, got a spooky green for the ghost kitty here.
Yeah, very
Some
cool.
cool blue pumpkins.
Invert spook blue pumpkins. Nice.
Very spooky.
It's very cool whacked. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Flyview says, very uniquely spooky whacked. Love it. Michelle says this is her favorite. Wow. Zer from Nova Scotia Barb. So talented. Michelle says, oh my gosh, looks like a blackboard. Yeah, it does.
It
It's
does.
like chalk on a blackboard.
Yeah, it does look like that, and that's making me nostalgic again when they'd have like in classrooms, at least at the school I went to, when they'd have blackboards, they would actually draw little Halloween decorations on the blackboard, like around the edges for kids.
Oh yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that.
Cool. And love the signature. Submitted
Yes.
by Whackcrafter. That's a fun font too.
That is a fun font, and it really stands out. Like,
Yeah.
I love the colors of this. I love the colors of both versions.
Mm-hmm.
But I love how different they are and give like a different feel of Halloween. Like this one's really like chalkboardy, kind of spooky.
Yeah.
Whereas the other one was kind of a bit more playful.
Yeah.
Um,
Absolutely.
yeah, both of them are really great.
Fantastic work, everyone. Thank everyone for their
Yes.
submissions.
Y'all did amazing as always.
Mm-hmm.
And I love seeing everyone's different takes on the coloring sheets.
Yeah. Especially these Halloween-themed ones.
Yes.
That's a good
My
segue.
favorite time of the year.
Exactly. So what's the next one you got for us?
I have got a Cerberus because you guys know how much I like three-headed creatures, because I just like animating three heads. It's cool. Like the snapping animation, I love it.
Each one has a different character. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, different personality. But this is one of the premium mounts from last year's Halloween. This was the one with the skulls on its face. So it's one of my favorite mounts.
Oh, I love the one with his tongue out.
Yeah, there's one little derpy tongue.
It's having a good time.
But yeah, this is one of my favorite mounts. I just love how it turned out. So I was very excited to do something a bit more detailed for this coloring sheet, because we did the ghost kitty for the last sheet. That was pretty simplistic. So we're gonna have a bit more detail on this one.
Excellent.
Very excited.
Can't wait to see how it turns out.
you.
Sierra Echo does say 3 heads means 3 times the ear scritches. Is a good boy.
Yes, it's a definite good boy.
Oh, I just got a question about something in the office. I don't see it. Secret side chat.
Side chat.
So why don't we move to the news, since it's we got 15 minutes left.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we really wrung everything out of that submission showcase, 'cause we just have fun doing it.
I'm a chatterbox, and it doesn't take much for me to spin out of, like, I have a very hard time paying attention. Keeping my attention.
That's okay. That's my job here. Rein you in. Okay, so oh, I have to change the scene. Ding dong. Welcome to the news. Gonna tell people in chat. Oh my god, so many things
Still
to do.
need a jingle.
Was that one good? Did you like that one?
I liked that one. That was pretty good.
I didn't even steal it from the radio station that I always think of.
Yeah, we should
fresh.
use that and then add a bunch of air horns with it.
Welcome to the news. Wah, wah, wah! Okay, so you may have noticed that... Oh, welcome to everyone joining now that we've alerted it. We're over halfway through. We do another alert. Thanks for joining. You may have noticed a scarecrow in a small corn maze has spread it up in the Commons event area. If you help them out, you might get your own maze wall ranch item, which you can use to build your own corn maze on your ranch for your visitors to go through. You can build it on your ranch, your mini golf course, or your lake island. Also on sale this weekend only is the Haunted Maze Ranch Pack, which contains the all-new Haunted Ranch style. It's very cool, very spooky, very good for your Halloween customization themes. If you like to do festive holiday themes of your ranch. And it also has the Rainbow Maze Wall, which is like rainbow corn, like very purpley, and the different cool colors corn has. And some other stuff in there. So check that out if you want to go ham on your ranch, make it very Halloween, if you're into that, like Georgia is.
Yes, make it spooktacular, everyone.
Spooktacular.
Spooktacular.
And still chipping away at the Flux Dungeon tech, but I've made some strides with the boss bushes I've been working at. So I'm starting to pull these pieces together for a cohesive Endless Dungeon experience, and I'm very excited about it. Hang in there. It'll be ready eventually. And then in the meantime, you can stay tuned for the Halloween event starting next Friday on October 22nd. And if I don't get your feedback here, you can always post on the forums or email. Don't send me memes. Email at bw2support@codenameentertainment.com.
I think everyone should send Nick memes now.
I'll accept them. I might not reply, but I'll Oh, Tassie Lass asks how my wife's B-Day went a weekend ago. It was great. First time we'd ever been into Fino. It was very wet for one of the days, and I got to learn that it's not in a rain shadow like Victoria is. So it gets rain like everywhere else but Victoria. So I actually bought like a new rain jacket and new boots so that we could continue to frolic in the wonderful nature there. We saw so much. There's so much to see there. So much to eat too. It's good. Thanks for asking. We didn't go to a casino, Flybaby. I don't think there is a casino there.
Is there not?
In Tofino? I'm not sure.
I can't remember. Did I ask you how it went? I thought I did. Did I not?
Oh, we haven't really talked since it.
I guess that's true. You can tell me later.
Yeah, we can talk about it. I'll tell you all about it. Okay, answered that one. Thanks for asking, Tassilass. Nova Scotia Barbs asks, Nick, that haunted thingy for the ranch is just bones on the sides of my ranch. You should notice that the tree, flip back and forth between them. So the grass is a different color. It's more of a dimmer, darker green. The trees are different. They're very like ochre, dark red, and brown. And some of the decorations have changed. So some of the like weeds and stuff do turn into bones because bones are spooky and haunted. And there's some other details. You'll notice it less on your ranch than you would on the mini golf course, which has more things. Just more decorations in total. So give it a shot. It just kind of will change the atmosphere from that kind of happy green you always see, even in the fall. It's a very bright green to a more spooky color. I was thinking of adding like a lighting dim, but we don't quite have the tech for that. And I've been working on Endless Dungeon stuff. Anyway, thanks for giving it a try. Flybaby asks, can you show us how the Haunted Ranch looks on your game? Oh, I don't have it on my live account.
Oh my goodness.
I could show you next. Oh, it'll be too late next weekend, won't it? I don't have my admin tools here to give it to me, and I tested it on our. We have a separate dev server where we test everything.
I couldn't do it on my end and then screenshot it. I guess that wouldn't really.
Yeah, I don't know. I could look at uploading like a picture of it when I get home to like the Facebook or something. Dang, I should have been ready with that. That's a great idea. Oh, spiderwebs would be good. Yeah, Halloween's coming up, so you can expect to get some other things, other decorations. So maybe we could do some spidey webs. I'll make sure to note that down. Okay, and moving on. Let me know if you have any more questions, but otherwise I'm going to move over to the highlights from this week's forum Q&A. In it, we had Vegan 1964 asked if they could use only a portion of their power instead of all of it when they're power whacking. And I've always liked this idea from a strategic standpoint, but haven't had too many requests for it and haven't thought of terribly many use cases unless you're just trying to pace it and go for like more chances at less power versus the big one, which you can still aim for if you're like you've only collected 10 out of your 20 power and you decide to do a power whack, then would be like the same thing. Something that kind of works with this is we've got the special power bushes that we added since the Salt Desert. And those consume a specific amount of power. I think it's like 4 or 5 instead of the whole bar, which does open some possibilities. It might be something that you're interested in experimenting with. The biggest issue with this feature would be how we'd let you specify how much you use. My first thought is either a pop-up menu when you like click the power whack button that lets you select from a predetermined threshold, like maybe 5 or 10 or max, or maybe a slider for full control, so you can set it like only use 2 power or 8 power. Anyway, that's an interesting proposition. It's on the list of suggestions, so I'll see if there's any. Let me know if you have any use cases of how you would use such a feature. Otherwise, I'll just keep it in the back pocket. Russell Denton suggested a few things, including a New Year's Eve party mini event, which I thought was a fun idea. Also suggested crossbreeding pets, which it does sound very cool. It would require a lot of artwork to look good since we have to account for all different combinations of pets.
Yes.
We could opt for a simpler thing, like just changing colors, ideally programmatically, but even that might require some adjustments to all 800 plus pets we've got.
Yes.
So interesting thing in theory, something to think about, but yeah, there's a big technical hurdle that would have to be well thought about that. As you can see, alarms started sounding in Georgia's head as I proposed that.
I'm like,
Start sweating.
like, yeah, like especially like if you've got 800 pets, you have to multiply the combinations by 800.
Yeah, you take one of those 800, and then you have 799 other ones that it could crossbreed with.
Yeah, so if I did the math here, 800 times 800 would be 640,000 different variants.
Sounds right.
It's a lot. Especially when they all have like front back facings, and not only that, but like if people choose to only make certain ones mixed with other ones, you know, it's very daunting.
Yeah. We did something kind of like this for the high jungle where we added I forget what I called it, like the Nati pet, and we added 6 different variations. And all of those were things that Georgia had to draw separately. It's not like a programmatic solution we did for that. Anyway, yeah, fun concept, difficult execution. I know I played Monster Rancher as a kid on like PlayStation. The one that you could like put in any CD and it would process it and make a different monster from it, which is the coolest thing ever because then you're getting all these DVDs and stuff that you have on hand and just making fun stuff. I think that one had a crossbreeding mechanic, but again, it was just like they retextured, like so you breed Suezu, the eyeball thing, with another thing, and then it was like, oh, it's polka dot now. Again,
so it wasn't like actually mixing and matching parts.
Because that is a big can of worms from a technical standpoint.
Yes, as cool as it is, like don't get me wrong, I used to play this really now very dated and strange looking game called Impossible Creatures, and it had that exact mechanic of mixing and matching animals, and they would look very funky because you'd have like a tiger head on a scorpion body, and they wouldn't alter it to blend or anything. It would just be stuck on there. That's
the thing. We could try to like programmatically make it happen, but they're all different shapes and sizes, so it'd be so hard to do.
Yeah, as cool of an idea. I mean, it could there could be something like a mini event where I could make very similar looking creatures, and you can mix and match a small amount. But for all the pets pre-existing in the game, I think that would be impossible.
Yeah, even with the cool zoo update, we're brewing doing anything fun with all 800 plus pets is like, oh, we gotta automate this. And Russell Denton also asked if there could be mount collection rewards like there are for pet ones. I've thought about this a bit, even when we first added the mount collection dialogue. The only thing keeping me from doing it is that the majority of mounts are premium. So there's no rotating set of common mounts like there are pet generations. There's just the 6 or 8 horses that you can get, and then all the special ones you can find and the camels and whatnot. So it would be very hard to get these rewards without spending money. So it's not something I really want to force people into at this point. Oh, wow, we're burning through time here. MET13 and Russell Denton also asked for a way to trade their unwanted alchemy crafting vials, the powder vials, for other ones. This feature is I'm actually looking to adding for a future Alcrafter perk for those with the Alcrafter certificate, which they got from the big long Alcrafter training questline. So once I get around to that, something we could add there. Lynx is the Hero had some good store suggestions for the optometrist and botanist wandering merchants, like different eye colors and plants and stuff, and that was really cool. And Ella Star asked why... Oh, this is a common question we get, or fairly regular. Asked why energy you fish up doesn't add past your max, which is what crops and energy packs do. And this is when fishing was first added, ages and ages ago. I think even with the forest update in the first zone, you get it. The intention was you'd only fish after you've depleted your day's worth of energy. It's not something we intended to be a stockpiling activity, but instead a replenishing activity, which carries on to this day. Hope that answers all your questions there. Remember to tune in to the weekly Q&A on the forums. It's every Wednesday. You can post in advance if it's a not good time for you in your time zone, because we're all over the place. But check that out. I'm happy to answer everyone's questions there. Any last questions? Allow us to decorate the top of the ranch, the pool. It's been talked about for the lake. There's some tech I'd have to do to make that work, but I do like that idea. Flybaby says, thanks for fixing the massive mana and power potions. They've been in limbo for so long. It's happy to see them in the game. You're welcome. Thank you for bringing that up in a support ticket. It looks like we had art assets and half the data for +5 mana and power vials that you get from bushes. It's been only +4 is the highest you could go till then, so I decided to throw those together. Cool. So that's the news. We do have, there's talk of Extra Life brewing, which we'll go into more detail later, but that's a charity drive we do with the whole Codename Office, where we play games and board games for 24 hours straight to raise money for children's hospitals. We've done it since 2014. We didn't do one last year, but we did still raise money, so you can look forward to that happening in November. And again, stay tuned for the details. So we are out of time. We're over by 1 minute. That's embarrassing. So we'll wrap it up. That's all we have time for today. Thank you all for tuning in. It was our pleasure to hear from each of you. And thank you again for the submissions. Georgia's gonna finish this up probably for Monday, you think? Yeah?
Yeah, I'm thinking Monday.
And where can they find it once we upload it?
Oh god. It's been so long. The media page?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
How
so
come I can't remember that?
it's pretty simple. Oh, we also post on Facebook and in an in-game announcement, which I'll link to the media page where you can find the coloring sheet. So we look forward to seeing your submissions for it then for the next showcase. And as far as I know, we do still have a live stream happening next week, so we will see you then. As always, we'd like to thank Sasha for moderating the chat, Dylan and David for handling the technical side of things, and to the whole CNE Games streaming crew. If you like our streams, do yourself a favor and check out Crusaders Weekly, Sketching Hour, Griddle Champions, and Peyton Slay on the CNE Games Twitch channel. Thank you again. Be kind, be safe, and we'll talk to you later. Have a great weekend. Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye.